Good morning. Hope you guys are all doing well this morning on this beautiful Thursday morning here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. What's going on? Thank you so much for being here, guys. Appreciate every single one of you. Matt Kors. I'm not sure if I know Matt Kors, but it sounds really familiar. I'm really bad with names. Face would definitely help, but message me. We'll talk about it. I might know them. Really bad with names, though. Sounds very familiar. Good morning. Hope you guys are all doing well. His YouTube channel just got randomly banned. Oh, I don't know many YouTube stars. I'm really bad with names. People make fun of me all the time that I don't know like actresses' names or actors' names. I know the face, but it's really hard for me to put a name to a face if I've never met the person or I haven't talked to them a lot. It's just something that for some reason my brain doesn't really think is important, which it definitely is. I feel bad sometimes. Sometimes I forget people's birthdays, people's names that I've seen before. But yeah, that's really annoying. Feel bad for him. It would suck if my TikTok got banned. I don't wish that on anyone. Good morning, Silly Rob, the man, the myth, the legend. What's going on? We got to play Fortnite soon, my guy. Got to play the new season soon. When do I think TYME will hit $5? We will see. We have to hold on and be patient and be confident in our investments. TYME will hit $5 when they get an FDA approval, almost guaranteed, but we just have to wait till then. Dang, he's gone since 5. How's your time? It's fine with me. I have 2,215 shares of TYME, and for those of you who actually do want to know what my profit loss on TYME, it's a lot better than a lot of you think. I've only lost a total of $200 on TYME. People are acting like I lost $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on it, which is not the case, not the way I traded that. But yeah, we're down total after selling 400 shares at more than 400 something. We're down $234 total on TYME. So yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Blessed. Same here, stock, TikToks. Dude, I love your channel. I love how you're just fucking bullish. I love it. What's good? What's good? Time I'm holding. Yeah, I'm holding. I'm staying away from SOS right now. I think it's pretty good long term. One share is in at the wrong time. Believe. Yeah, I believe in the stock too. I mean, I realize it's a little longer term than a lot of you guys expect. It's not an Apple stock. It's not a company like Roblox. It's not a company like you normally invest in. But this company is a great company. One of my best friends has his dad that works there, and I didn't get any insider trader information or anything. But he did tell me he loves the company he works at, and he believes in his company's vision and believes they're going to be the future. I love Apple. Long-term, Apple's going to be great. ACAD, I love ACAD. Good morning. NIO, I love NIO. NIO's actually my stock pick of the day today. They just released their 100,000th vehicle out of their factory the other day. Huge news. CTRM, it's something that I don't really want to invest in. Down too much. FGen, I love FGen. Time insiders are not selling their shares. So there's one guy that has been selling 20,000 shares consecutively every single period amount of time. And so you did see an article the other day that said, insiders selling shares. Insiders are not selling shares. It's part of his contract with Time Technologies to sell a certain portion of his amount of shares every so often as part of his salary and compensation for working there. And what people don't realize is that this guy that sold 20,000 shares the other day, insider trading, he owns more than 24 million shares. So we are expecting Time news anytime soon. We are expecting news in the next month or two. Again, long-term hold. It's gonna keep fluctuating until then. But we're still in my triangle pattern. Still ready to get a breakout here. Our bottom of this pattern being $1.63, and we bounced right off of it every single time we've even come close. I think NIO's a great price right now. XL, I got XL out of XL. I took the loss. They're a great company long-term, in my personal opinion, at this price point, but it's not a short-term stock by any means. What about Google for a long hold? You know, I like Google, but the thing is, I think Apple's going to be a lot better than Google for a long-term hold, as Apple's making their new search engine to compete with Google, as well as electric vehicles way in the distant future. So just so many things coming up. Why is TYME's volume so low? Stocks like TYME, they're going to have low volume until some types of news comes out. When a type of news came out, like when they had the patent to treat COVID-19, their stock skyrocketed, had more volume than I've ever seen before, and it's going to kind of have low volume until then. We get some insider buying here and there. We got BlackRock, Vanguard, they're all in. Time will eventually go over $2. I guarantee you that. TYME currently sitting at $1.70 right now. What's going on, Ghost Dad? Thanks so much for joining today. Appreciate ya. Yeah, nothing much. Just sitting here. And TYME starting to do some work for us today, which is good. Today so far pre-market, we are up 2.41%. Not too shabby. That's kind of what I'd like to see in the morning. Mara and Riot, yeah, both great stocks. If you have to choose one, I personally choose Riot, but both great stocks are to move Bitcoin. Personally, if you want to own Mara or Riot, perfect, but guess what? Owning cryptocurrency is going to be more profitable for you in the long term for you. So I don't like weed stocks, specifically like individual weed stocks. The weed stock that I think you should check out that's really close to breaking out, and it's right at the bottom of my pattern, is POTX, POTX. It's a global cannabis ETF. And it has a couple of cannabis companies in them. So, let's see. I think it actually will tell you what it has in it. Hold on. Yeah, top 10 holdings in this ETF. Number one is APHA, the one you were talking about, 9.53% of the ETF. Then GWPH up 143% this year. And 9%, Tilray, Cron, OGI, ACB, Weed, and CWeb. So all these stocks are the top 10 holdings in this Weed ETF, and I think overall long term it's going to be a really good one. I would keep. Late to the show, no biggie. I'm always here. My thoughts on CCIV. I love CCIV long term. XRP, I don't like it. Time 167 might have to sell. Fun ride though. I don't know why you'd have to sell at 167. We've been at this area before. We've been in this area multiple times. The bottom of the trend is at 163, and the definite bottom of the trend is 163 from more than a year of price history. Have really solid support there. I don't know why you'd sell at one right now. It's only at 170, but you do you. I'm gonna keep holding. I like SOS long term, but it's not a short term by any means. Butterfly PT, I have a price target of $50 by the end of the NBA season. I got Neo calls expiring Friday. I'm so sorry to hear that. Core Civic, not sure what you mean. I need a ticker. I'm listening. I'm keeping it. Yeah, I would keep it. I think long term it looks like a great stock. Just got to trust your gut. You bought it for a reason. Just because it's down a lot with other growth stocks because of the treasury yield, as it continues to go down, these stocks will rebound. The treasury yield is in a downward pattern trying to break support, and so if it breaks support, that's good news for our growth stocks. XL's on the come up. I know. I sold at the wrong time, bought at the wrong time, sold at the wrong time on that one. Can't win every trade. Can we pray that LeBron gets better? I don't know. I don't really like the attitude LeBron James has, but he's a great player, one of the best to ever play the game. I sold XL because I made a mistake. Should have held on to it. Bag holding naked. Sorry to hear that. Best Buy, personally, I'm staying away from stocks like Best Buy right now with the current market conditions. I don't like it. PLTR, I love PLTR long term. I have a $50 price target by the end of the year. It's going to be very key that PLTR has a huge foundation when it comes to the distribution of the vaccine, especially as all adults are able to take it. And for those of you asking if I have gotten the vaccine yet, no, I have not. POTX price target. I don't have a price target for POTX specifically, just more of a long-term hold for POT, for weed ETFs. Hello, good sir. How do you come up with your price targets? So I come up with my price targets. I basically look at a lot of analyst price targets and kind of compare them and then what I think is going to happen, previous charting. It's really, when it comes down to making price targets, it's just what I think is going to happen. It's not right all the time. It's not incorrect all the time. But sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong. But it's just my price prediction with everything I take into account. Best growth stock to buy right now? I think a really good growth stock to consider right now, given the price range that it's in, is Fubo, F-U-B-O. I've been in it before, got burned last time, but I got the price point at a really good price point. I got in at $21.20. I bought 8 shares yesterday. So I'm sitting at $21 right now, 8 shares. I'm looking for a little swing on there, trying to get to $30 at least. CXW staying away. LPL, I like EPL long-term. TRCH, I love TRCH long-term. DraftKings, mark my words, I have a price target of $100 for DraftKings by the end of the NBA playoffs. It's going to be big. As soon as the NBA playoffs come, a lot of people are going to be being on FanDuel, DraftKings, all that stuff. How much are you up on your challenge? Right now, my challenge, I have $5,500 in my account. Total, we put $200 in, added, and we've had about $100 in stocks for free for referrals. So overall, we're up about $200 so far in our challenge. Definitely not where we want to be, not where we were before, but we just have to keep our heads still, keep our mindset going, and make sure to stick to our plan, because what we were doing before worked, and it's going to work again very soon. I think PLTR is great at the current price. I mean, maybe wait for a little bit of a dip here, but overall, PLTR long term, it's going to be a fantastic stock, and it doesn't really matter if you buy it now or a couple dollars cheaper. Skills, I love Skills long-term. VYGR, I love Voyager, but I did sell it. The reason why, I just wanted to put more positions into some of my other stocks that I believe in a little bit more. I'm not really sure about what Voyager does, really. I know it's a healthcare company or whatever, but not really sure the specifics of what they did. I just kind of wanted it for a swing. Didn't really work out, so I sold it for like a 3% loss. Lost like $3 on it, no big deal. Would you have better luck just investing in SPY? You could have better luck just investing in SPY. You definitely could. But the thing is, since I've started my challenge, I've actually outperformed the S&P 500 so far in my challenge. Not like trying to brag or anything and say that I'm just super fly and super good. When I started my $5,000 challenge, I had to take everything from Robinhood and move it to Webull because my percentage gain didn't really account for what it actually was. It was like negative 4,000% or something, but it was really a positive number. Thank you, my dude. Nice to see you here. I think that 200 up is good and going to take a bounce. Oh, it's going to bounce back very nicely. You're just too good. Thank you. But yeah, I have outperformed the S&P 500 since the beginning of my challenge. We are currently up profit loss 19.21% compared to the SPY's 8.75%. So outperforming the S&P 500 by a little bit more than 10% so far since starting this challenge. 62 trading days ago today. JMIA, I love it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just try to be myself. Honestly, not going to lie to you, I hate being white. I hate that my name's Joe because it's the most generic white boy name ever, but I'll take it. As long as we treat everyone with respect, everyone treats me with respect, and we're not name calling or anything. Color of my skin doesn't really matter. I feel like everyone's really the same. We're all human beings, and we should all be treated like that. What's next? 3x, 5x, 10x. It's coming, guys. It's coming. Those stocks don't come easy. I've had a couple of them back in the day, and we've been doing really great. But during this correction period, we just got to stay consistent. Big gainers like that don't come on purpose all the time. When you're doing the right things, they come on accident, and they're rewarded to you. And we're expecting one of those to happen pretty soon to us. So we just got to hang in there. Thank you, my dude. I love Penn long term. I'm up 100% since July. Best way to make money in the market is not the S&P 500. You're 100% correct. S&P 500 is more safe. But yeah, the time better come. Oh, it will. It will. I'm staying away from Timber Pharmaceuticals. Isn't $300 of the $500 you're up on your own contributions from the free stocks? No, I had about $200 that I put in myself, and then I have about $100 total of free stocks that I've gotten from the referrals. It's not like I'm promoting my referral link or anything. I'll just log into my Webull one day and get 2 free stocks. It's not like I intentionally did that or anything. So it's not really my fault that I got a $300 of free stocks, sold it, and then used it. But yeah, so total, put in $200, got about $100 of free stocks. So that's $300 total, if you want to say that. And we're at 5,500. That's plus $200. Got to be patient. If I knew we would all be rich, if I knew exactly when TYME was going to go up, I would tell everyone to wait until the exact moment to buy, and we would all be rich. I wish it worked that way, but it doesn't. I have a Roth IRA in Webull. Oust, I'm staying away. Any good penny stocks right now? My favorite penny stock at the moment, my two favorite penny stocks are ITRM, sitting at $1.59 right now, and TYME, sitting at $1.70. Golden question, my grades. This semester's been very interesting, very tough on me. My finance class has been kicking my ass. So I don't even know what I have in finance. I'm going to say I have a C- in finance. I'm going to say I have, in my product development class, I have a B, and in my professional sales class, I have an A. So an A, a B, and a C-. I'll take it. When do you think I'll hit 1 million? I have no idea. I know the misconception of, oh yeah, you're trying to turn $5,000 into $1 million. I'm not telling everyone that I'm going to do it in a week. I'm not going to do it in a month. I'm not going to do it in a year. It might take more than that. But I'm telling you, throughout my life, I'm 22 years old. Right now, between when I retire, I'm going to be making TikTok videos every single day for the rest of my life. And one day we will turn this $5,000 into $1 million. And once we get some more action in the market and start doing a little bit better, we're going to be able to gauge how long it's going to take us if we keep the same momentum. But right now, it wouldn't be really effective to do that because we had a huge downswing in the last 2 months. So with that being said, if we tracked getting $200 every 60 days, we would never get there, right? Obviously, it's not going to continue at this rate. We're going to continue to do what we're doing, and we're going to keep going. Goals, 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 Sage. Yeah, we can't wait for that present that we got from you, and thank you so much again. Sophia is very excited. A Roth IRA. So a Roth IRA, you basically put money into it, hold it until you retire, and it's basically a retirement account. You don't get taxed on the gains you get inside of it. You're only allowed to put $6,000 per year into your Roth IRA, which means it's completely overpowered. That's why there's a limit on it. And yeah. Thank you, Gray. Thank you, Gray Bush. Love you. Keep up the great work. What's your take on AFIN? I love AFIN long term. It's on its way. You're right about that. You're right about that. Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be great. I love giving gifts to her, especially when it's from someone like you. I love supporting everyone's business. What are you planning to do after college? This is what I plan to do. This is my job right now. This is how I get paid right now, and this is how I plan to get paid for the rest of my life. I'm going to be on here helping everyone learn the importance of investing in the stock market early as possible, as frequent as possible, and help people better their life to stop 74% of Americans from living paycheck to paycheck like they currently do today. I'm only 17. Should I open one? I would 100% suggesting opening one because over the long term, when you turn 65, you want to have a bunch of extra money to do whatever you want, enjoy your life, not have to worry about really anything. And if you constantly put little bits of money into it, like I just started my Roth IRA, I only have about $50 in there, right? I'm going to put a little bit more in today probably. Sophia's getting her taxes, we're going to put a little bit more in there. So we're going to slowly keep building. But the key is don't put money in that you're not okay with saving until you're retired. So I'm not a millionaire by any means. I'm putting in $25 at a time whenever I have some extra money. And if you continue to do that until you turn 65, I guarantee you'll be having a smile on your face. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're awesome too. Thank you. Yeah, I just opened one for my 1 to 2 year old daughter. Oh man, that's overpowered. That's great. Does the Roth have the 4% rule? I don't believe it has the 4% rule. Add some dividend stocks to your Roth. Oh, I will be. What's another ETF you like other than ARK? I love the ETF ARK-X. I love ARK-X too. But another ETF that I really like, it's POTX. POTX. I think it's a lot of exposure to the cannabis market, a little bit less risk, and it's been one of the best performing ETFs on the stock market so far this year. So it's been taking a little bit of a dip recently, obviously. But overall, long term, I think cannabis is going to be a huge industry. It's going to be hard to guess which companies. But if you get in this ETF for cannabis in the long term, pay some dividends, and it looks pretty good. Yeah, you can take out your contributions at any point, no penalty, 100%. Yeah, I really do like that. I do like that. DIVO. Oh yeah, the D. Yeah, it looks like a pretty good ETF. It had a huge dip during coronavirus. Oh my golly. But yeah, it looks like a lot of inflow of orders coming in. 54% of the orders on the stock are large inflows recently in the last 5 days. It's looking pretty good for this ETF. DIVO, great find, as always. So Roth IRA is just a spicy investment account. I would say it was kind of a spicy investment account, but a spicy investment account that you don't take money out of, basically. Thanks, brother. Mara on a dip, it'd be pretty good. I'm 22 years old. Hydro. I don't like Hydro. Hey. Hope you're doing good, man. Doing fantastic. Hope you're doing good this Thursday morning. Yeah, Gray Bush always on fire with those calls. Man, thank you so much, my dude. It's almost time. Almost. We're sitting tight, ready to go. Stocks is not my main income. I don't cash money out of my stock account. My main income is the income I get from my members at Stock Forge and the sports cards that I sell. I've been collecting sports cards my whole entire life, so I've been slowly selling them off, buying more, and I also do as much stuff as I can around the house. I don't get paid for it, obviously, but yeah. So basically, I sell sports cards. I have a TikTok. I get paid through TikTok. I get paid through my affiliate Stock Forge, and I get paid through other brands as well. That's how I make my money. Buy and hold. You're right about that, Clyde. You're right about that. Thanks so much for the opportunity to provide value to you every single day. I really appreciate it. Oh, not sports cars. No, I do have a sports car, though. Probably the best thing I own, but a little expensive. I don't know what you mean, infiltrate stock. What do you think NNDM is going to do today? NNDM had a pretty good dip yesterday. If I had to guess today, NNDM currently right now is up 2.29% pre-market. I think it goes green today. It had a pretty good correction yesterday. I think it ends today and starts to go back up in the upward direction. TXN, personally, I'm staying away. Thank you so much for the donation, Travis. I really do appreciate you. But yeah, so let's go over our portfolio really quickly here before we get into any more questions. So right now we have 10 shares of ITRM. We have 1 share of ARKK. We have 2 shares of Roblox. We have 8 shares of FUBO. We have 15 shares of Switch SWCH. We have 12 shares of BNGO Bingo. We have 20 shares of GBS. We have 25 shares of NNDM. We added more yesterday. We have 2,215 shares of TYME. We have 16 shares of PODX, and we have 10 shares of NEO. It's time. Maybe. We'll see. I don't like the top stock. Is 17% a percentage you would sell at? 100%. 17% is good enough for me. I'd take that gain in a heartbeat. 17%. If you can do 17% on all of your trades, you will be a millionaire by the time you turn 50. You think NNDM is going to break $8 today? It definitely could break $8 today. It was trading above $8 yesterday. I expect it to go over $8 today. Yep. What's NNDM doing? It took a little bit of a dip here. That's just what happens. The stock market goes up, stock market goes down. Very volatile right now. Net thoughts, I'm personally staying away from Net. I believe it has a double top. I'm not married. I do have a girlfriend that I've been dating for more than 2.5 years. And she lives with me in my apartment. Let's go. So it's not an insider sell on TYME. I'm trying to emphasize this to you. So everyone who doesn't understand this, there's this guy named Michael. He is a part owner of the company. He owns more than 24 million shares. And in his contract to work with the company, at the company, he's required to sell off a certain amount of shares in certain intervals of time. So it's not insider selling. It's him offering more shares to the market to be able to buy, and he's required to sell off a certain amount of those shares because it's an emerging growth company, and it's not insider trading. He owns more than 24 million shares, and he sold less than 0.08% of his position. Not something to be worried about at all. They're making those articles to scare you, and if anything, that article makes me think we're even closer to the promised land. Oh, my pleasure, my dude. Thank you so much for the opportunity to explain that to you. A lot of people are spreading a lot of false information out there. Yep. He holds more than 24 million. QS made it 100 million deal with Volvo. That's amazing. Congrats if you own it. QS, I love QS. I've been saying it's a great one. Why do we have to go through this every day? I don't know. I don't know why we have to go through this every day. Yep, 20,000 to 24 million, very small amount. Time didn't fail. If you think it failed, you sold out of the stock. Let's be honest here. I wouldn't say TYME 19 is why I invested in a TYME. I more invested in TYME because of SN88, their cancer treatment for pancreatic cancer. That's going to work along with multiple, I think 5 other cancers. Also sarcoma. If you gotta look on their website, they detail all the information out there, every single cancer that they're trying to target, and they have a lot of great clinical studies with thousands of patients showing a 92% decline of death rate in pancreatic cancer. SN88's specific goal and what it does is it kills circulating tumor cells, which is a huge deal. I'm gonna sell TYME at $5 and $8. Good growth stocks in your opinion? Personally, I think a really great growth stock to consider right now is BNGO. Beat their earnings by more than $3.6 million. Time didn't fail. You can put it in the comments all you want. Cryptos I like. Yes, soon to be approved. Yep, I know. Yep. I get it. You want to come on my live stream and say that TYME sucks. It's a trash stock. It's not going to that amount. Don't invest into it then. And it clearly looks like you already have and sold out. So just leave, I guess. HCMC, I'm staying away. New residential investment, very good one. I love new residential investment. Great stock, long term. I know. My time average is currently $2.18.1. Can, I love Can long term. I love Can. Buying and selling dividend stocks before the record day. It could work. Block him. Nah, I'm not gonna block him. It didn't drop to $0.50. It is $1.67. I started recommending it at $1.76. You saw it run up after I recommended it to $4.99. Bought it higher. That's not my fault. I'm not buying the Coinbase IPO because I think as more places open up for you to be able to access cryptocurrency and have your own wallet like PayPal and stuff like that, I think people are going to try to stay away from Coinbase since it is a UK headquartered company. And if you buy crypto on Coinbase, a lot of people don't know this, your bank charges you a little extra fee because it's an outside of the US transaction. Yep, ETH looking great. Time is key. You're my neighbor? No way. I'm going to follow you. Live. You're my neighbor, I guess. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Time going up. It's at 167. I'll take it. It will one day. Time is not going to $100, guys. I'm not saying it's going to go to $100. Hey, it could long-term in the next 25 years, I guess. It's possible. But 270 is not too high to hold TYME. They had a $100 million offering at $2.50, very close to what BNGO did right before they exploded. I'm telling you guys, you just got to hold on. You live down the street? Nice. It's time to rustle. Let's get it. I'd love to see you here. Thank you so much, guys. Love to see neighbors. I love Litecoin. Or Litecoin, or however you pronounce it. I don't care. It's a great stock. Well, it's not a stock. It's a crypto. Great crypto, limited supply, the silver of blockchain. AABB, it's doing pretty good. Good job. I love Litecoin. I have a $1,250 price target for Litecoin by March of 2025. It's up to you if you should sell TYME. I'm holding on. to TYME. I got 2,215 shares. I know a lot of you are bleeding really bad, but overall I'm only down $200 on TYME overall, so I am holding on. I am not phased. Not letting these short sellers get to me. BlackRock owns more than 5 million shares for a reason. I'm holding on. I love Open. Open's a great one, but the thing is I own ARK ETF, and so I have exposure to Open. I don't need to invest in Open specifically. I love ARK ETF a little bit better, and I think it has a lot better options. 9:30, the market is open. Let's go. Thank you for the reminder. Coinbase going public. It is, but personally I'm staying away. Where is your wig from? I don't have a wig. But this hat, it's from one of my buddies. He has an account. If you guys ever want to purchase a hat, you can go on my bio and just click buy the hat. And if you buy one of these hats, he will give me $5 to add to the Stock TikTok $5,000 challenge. My average on TYME currently is $2.18.1. You might wonder yourself, oh, how is his average $2.18.1 if he's only down $200 on TYME? The answer is because I sold 400 shares at $4.16. Yeah, I already did sell SOS. Yeah, I don't know what he meant by wig. It doesn't really make sense. PLTR, I love PLTR long-term. Going to be a great stock. All right, guys, it looks like it is 9:32 here. Right now, today so far, we are right now up 1.1%. I'll take it in the morning. Take whatever you can get. Personally, I got to get going. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I love every single one of you so much, except for the one person that sold TYME and thinks it's dead. You're dead to me too, right? No, I'm kidding. I love everyone. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Some guy said he's down 1,600 on SOS and still keeping it. Just reading. Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah, I understand. I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you so much for being here again. Love each and every single one of you. Make sure to be safe out there. Make sure to do your own research. Stick to your plan. And as always, happy trading, guys. See you soon.